Welcome to HITLAB's 2023 Summit. Why don't you start by introducing yourself, your name, your title, and the organization that you represent?
Sure, thanks, Sam. I'm Dori Gonzalez Acevedo. I'm co-founder and CEO of ProcellaRX. We're a life science strategic consulting firm specializing in computer software validation and digital validation strategies.
It's great, Dori. Thank you so much. So is this your first HITLAB Summit, or have you attended them in the past?
This is my first HITLAB Summit, and I'm so excited.
And we're so excited to have you here. So what drew you to come to the HITLAB Summit? What are you looking to get out of it, and what do you think ProcellaRX is going to provide?
So I was invited here from my colleague Bethany from DLP Piper because she's in regulatory and FDA side and it was a really good opportunity for us to have a frank chat about what this impacts to quality and the operations of organizations, not just the innovation side. So it's really wonderful that there's lots of innovation. I love innovation. I'm a chemist and I developed small molecules at my beginning of career. But now, like in commercial, you have to make it scalable. You have to figure out what to do with it. And that's a big struggle for a lot of companies.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm an engineer, so working with chemists and turning small things into bigger things.
Yeah,
it's something, right? Yeah, absolutely.
But then you do it with people.
Yeah.
And then it's a whole different problem.
Absolutely. So I was wondering, what sort of healthcare companies have you been exposed to in your time here, and what sort of people have you been able to hear speak and meet?
Oh, here at the summit, you're not going to like names and organizations. That might be hard for me. So, but what I have heard, what was really interesting to me was the combination of some new technology, as well as public growth and the investments here in New York. I thought was phenomenal. The young researcher from Penn State.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She was phenomenal.
Yeah,
and it's great. So I am a big advocate of diversity and inclusion, and so having walking into a room, seeing a lot of women in the room, seeing a lot of people of color in the room was really, really encouraging to me. So I appreciate that.
Absolutely. So what sort of companies are you looking to partner with and work with in the future?
So I typically work with the big pharma and big medical device companies, but in the emerging markets, what I'm wanting to get more involved with is starting helping their strategies sooner rather than later. So positioning themselves in order for their exit strategies to be acquired, right? I mean, that's ultimately the thing. But if they don't have their data structured well, if they don't have their systems validated well, then they're not going to get to that next step easy.
Right, absolutely. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say the next time that you attend one of HITLAB's summits, how do you expect to see Procella? How do you expect to see yourselves grow and expand from now until then?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
So I think just in general, the connections I've already made today, we can figure out what to do next. But I'm also thinking about some maybe folks to bring back to HITLAB next year.
Yeah. That's wonderful. Well, Dori, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to chat with me. I really appreciate it. And good luck to you and the rest of your ventures.
Thank you, Sam.
Thanks so much.